I am ready. I need to start writing out his
Um,
backstory. Wow.
What's going
Okay.
on with my?
Let me know if you need anything else.
Hold on,
Okay,
I need
I'll
to-
read it in a second. Okay, so you guys have taken a long rest as the bar is still closed. As you guys can move yourselves out into the main hall,
Okay.
there's just the bartender and the two guards blocking.
Okay. Mock is going to be coming out of the kitchen cupboard, munching on a potato, and he's going to go ahead and sit underneath this table.
Oh, Ike's gonna get out of bed. Hang on.
Thor's just going to be sitting on his bed, sharpening his dagger.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are coming out.
Yeah, coming out.
Yeah, Divorce would probably leave as well after a little bit.
And Sora last amongst them after he's satisfied with caring for his dagger, or rather his knife,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it. I think it's classified as a dagger. Yep, it is.
If the bar is still closed, Divorce would still like be looking full ASMR type deal.
No longer hiding it.
I mean, if there's no one around, then yeah, she has no reason.
There are always eyes everywhere, but Mock doesn't hide it either. Mock doesn't know better though.
Well, I mean, the guards do probably already know.
Ike's gonna walk over. I don't think she knows that Mark is underneath the table. It depends on how big
He's
the
not
table
hiding.
is. He's not
He-
hiding. Okay,
He's just sitting there munching on a raw potato.
gotcha. Right. Well, he's gonna go walk over to Mark and crouch down and look at him with a smile and wave.
Mock's gonna look up as she approaches and kitty.
And she reaches underneath the table and gives him a small pat on the head.
He's gonna go back to munching his potato.
Okay.
Thor's gonna meander his way towards the table where the bartender's at, and nod at the man, and just say, "Apparently, you did quite good not that long ago in that fight. Didn't know you were that strong."
Thank you. I'd rather keep it hidden, just for safety.
Then you can consider my lips sealed. It's not my habit of
Fair enough.
telling other people the strengths of comrades, anyways. He'll just take a seat.
Fair enough. Well, the guildmaster should be returning here to you. And I will let him know what is going on.
Appreciated.
Is Bard here?
Trying to be.
Oh, the internet's still
Fair.
acting up.
Yeah, it died again.
Oof.
Damn. I do think as it gets later in the morning, like around the time that you would think they would start to open, Divorce would go back to, not looking like an ASMR.
Only an Azamar at night. Oof, the night has come. I reign.
It
More
arrives.
so when there
Questions
is
for
chance
the
of
bartender,
many
but
more people.
Sora would have questions for the bartender, but for sake of you being in that event, just gonna withhold them for the time being.
He'll kind of make you guys some food and drinks, and as he goes to deal with others.
Yeah, Sora's
Or it
gonna
is a
take some food over and pass it to Daika and Mock.
He's gonna take the food and give some to Mark.
What kind of food is it?
It's probably just basic tavern things.
Porridge.
Just some
Okay.
porridge, some bread.
To clarify, you're going to give the kobold a bowl of porridge.
Oh no, Sora's keeping his bowl of porridge. He's just gonna rip a chunk of his bread out, pass it to Mock.
Okay. You're gonna give the kobold a piece of bread. Got it. I thought
Yes.
that you were gonna enable the kobold to make a mess. Like, okay, sure. Mom's gonna swim in it.
Yeah, and he's handed Daika, I don't know, some porridge and some bread as
Bread,
well. I
yeah.
don't know, for sitting down and just eating.
Mock, as soon as you offer him the bread, is just gonna look up and he's going to grab the bread and put the half-eaten potato into one of his pouches. And it's just kind of sticking out because it's way too big for his pouch. And he just starts sniffing the bread and he starts munching.
And at this point, Divorce would probably just walk over and just sit down, just kind of eyeing the cobalt still.
Mock's gonna finish the bread and then go pop up and grab his potato, and he's gonna take a bite, and then he's gonna like recoil a little bit. Mock's thirsty. Mock thirsty. And he's immediately going to bolt this way over the couch and make his way towards the bar with on all fours with a potato in his mouth. And then he's gonna hop up here and drop off the potato on the ground and just kind of step on it to make sure it doesn't roll away. And he's gonna stand up and stare at the bartender and be like, "Not thirsty."
Tiger's gonna follow after, and gonna walk over. She's gonna reach to the side of her hip belt and get her water skin, and she pops up the cork and holds it out for Mock.
Mock's immediately going to take it and just start chugging.
Divorce is gonna look at Sora and just say, "I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that thing."
Sora's gonna turn back and just go, I did not know kobolds were this maintenance intensive. Thing acts like a child.
It probably is a child.
I mean, it is small enough. Then again, I don't know too much about their kind.
I don't know enough to
was-
know their age of maturity, but I know enough to know that one is annoying.
I can agree with you on that. No, it does know magic to some extent. I've only seen it clean itself, though. Did you see it do anything? You were close to it in the fight.
Kept Varg in the fight much longer than he should have been. Knows healing magic, so
It
it's
can-
useful, but it's annoying.
It can heal. That's not common around
Somehow.
anywhere.
Yeah, according to the DM, all of healers are like gone. Everybody relies on old world medicine.
Yep.
Like fucking World War II fucking knock your ass out and then chop off your leg because it's infected type thing.
That is
I mean,
correct.
I have my healing hands.
Also,
that I can do, but that's it.
I am back. Yep. With that, we will get back to the D&D.
So
So-
How's your internet doing, Sins?
You know, he could just
So-
roll to intimidate the router to work.
Yeah, it would be one way.
Still dead.
Dang it.
damn,
Fair.
Okay.
that's unfortunate, but it's understandable. He will be missed.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yep.
much
Mhm.
so.
Okay, so Varg will just kind of stay asleep.
You know what? If
When
you
did the
have such
extras-
terrible luck playing Varg that bad dice rolls get him killed, I'm immediately voting that it's non-canon.
What is non?
well, that's not, that is unfortunately not how that works.
What is non?
At this Varg dying, if
Oh,
I am
no.
playing him, at this time you hear the door open as the little bell jingles. As you see the guildmaster walking in, as he kind of looks a little nervous at the guards before walking past them into the main hall. As he kind of just notices you all as well as no one else. As he just kind of stands confused. He will then also notice the kobold. Like, he gives a look of like, what, where did that come?
Divorce just shakes her head, just like basically in a manner of saying, "Don't question it, just don't."
He just kind of nods slightly as he looks at you all. Did you
Doris
guys
gonna-
clear the goblins out, I presume?
Yes, the goblins have been dealt with, but you missed a lot.
I have.
Yeah, first, the goblins were a lot more frightening than they should have ever been. We can brief you on that. And while you were away, it seems some manner of intruder, perhaps assassins, infiltrated your room up there and had some helpers masquerading as townsfolk. We saw them dealt with too.
Very well. They're probably after something I have. Well, with that, I will be sure to. I will pay you extra. As he kind of walks into his room for a few minutes, as you hear jingling of coins before he steps out with a large pack. As he walks over to Diavorce and hands it to her. This is for the goblins, as provided. 25 gold. As for the other issue, I've added an extra 12 gold. It may not be much, but it seems they've also taken a lot of the gold reserves I had.
They
Who
were
has
after
taken
my-
a lot of your gold reserves?
It seems the visitors did.
Really? Do you know who they are?
Seems so. I have zero idea.
Wait,
Hmm.
do you, Diavorus, remember that box we found in that carriage? The one you wanted me to burn because of that symbol on it?
Yes, I did want you to show it to the bartender, but you said that Mock has it.
Mark took it and put it in Varg's bag. I'll see if I can get it. And then Sora's gonna mosey on over to this room over here, see if he can get the box.
You can easily find his backpack with the box in it.
Rose, how much gold did the Guildmaster hand Diavoris?
He handed for the entire party, which he gave to you, but it's for the entire party.
Mm-hmm.
41 gold total.
Cool.
Damn, that's a lot.
She is going to just pocket that for now and distribute it later.
Sora will
Okay.
go over, grab the box, come back about a minute later, and will show the box, symbol and all, to the Guildmaster.
He kind of takes one look at the box as he almost seems to immediately.
I'd wanted to burn it.
That you should have. Where did you
Yeah.
find
When we went to take out that goblin camp, it was in a carriage they had presumably stolen, and we found this in one of those.
this?
I don't know where those carriages came from originally before the goblins got to them, but it was also in one of those carriages we found that kobold.
See.
The moment he's mentioned, he's
And-
immediately going to turn and go,
The Guildmaster kind of turns to the kobold and then back at Diablo. And what is he with that box of sort?
I don't know much about this box or whatever's making everyone so wary about it, but as for that kobold, well, Diavoris there recently told me he helped out with those intruders, assassins, or whatnot, kept Farg alive longer than he should have been, so
See.
That
I don't know
scaled
whether
rat is a
involved.
healer.
What are you saying he's a healer?
as I said, it seems that kobold, Mock is what he calls himself, can heal people. I didn't see it myself, but Diavoris
what
has.
way?
and
The moment Mock is mentioned, he's going to go ahead and leap. He's going to drop the water skin, abandon his potato, hop onto Daiga's shoulder, and launch off, and then run over here and stand next to Sora for a moment and just like be there because he was mentioned.
Oh, there he is. Mock, would you care to explain your healing to the Guildmaster here?
Mock knows things Mock not supposed to say, but Mock like to help. Mock supposed to help, so Mock help.
You don't need to worry. The Guildmaster here is among the more trustworthy folk in this town.
Okay, DM, is the Guildmaster injured, wary, anything like that?
It doesn't seem to be, but he does look pretty dirty.
He can be injured.
He should have like a long-term injury or something. Perfect demonstration.
No. As in, Diavoris can injure him.
Don't do that. He might take it as a personal insult.
Anyway,
Now, if you stab yourself,
She's not going to do that.
you could also stab Sora.
She might do that.
Because, like, you
She'd also
wanted...
stab Mock, and he could heal himself.
Yes, but he would hate you
That would-
forever.
Yeah. Anyway, does Mock say anything about there being no injuries or anything for him to heal?
Well, did anybody ask him for a demonstration? Yes,
No.
yes.
No.
The Guildmaster asked in what way, and Mock doesn't know how to say.
Oh, yes.
And so Mock would be like looking around nervously, trying to find, to him, somebody that is injured and need healing, and he's going to be like fiddling with his claws and be like, "No one hurt, can't
Sora's
show."
gonna
Diavoris is going to look at the Guildmaster and say, "Excuse me, may I have your hand, please?"
He kind of holds his hand out.
She cuts it with a dagger.
You see him kind of flinch
The
as
moment,
as the bartender also kind of perks up a little.
the moment that happens and blood actually enters the air, Mock's nose is going to flare and his eyes are going to get really, really big, and he's just going to go, and then he's going to point at the Guildmaster and give me 1 second. I need to select Mock as the character I want to view. Flashbang.
The Guildmaster would have taken like 1 point of damage, probably, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Hello,
is-
Sin. Welcome back.
I have Wi-Fi.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's see how long it
It
Hold
is.
lasts.
on for how long?
Yeah, let's see how
Gosh,
long.
you knock on wood, you bastards.
That's a good
Alright,
idea.
quick recap. They all are sort of eating. They're doing their own thing. The guildmaster just got back, and they're now giving a demonstration of Mock's healing abilities by cutting the guildmaster's. Hey, that'd
You
be a
okay?
great healing demonstration.
Alright, and Mock is going to slowly just walk up to the guild master and just
Put the
reach
fuck out
out
of the way, Tom.
and grab his knee, and then he's gonna cast Cure Wounds. Let me see the dice.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I got 16 heal on him. And
Okay.
Mock is just going to radiate golden light because it's supposed to be bright.
We're just going to watch this with mild amazement. Doesn't see healing at all.
After he sees this, he looks a bit concerned, but also slightly amazed. Like, where did you learn this?
Mock taught by mistress. Mistress nice, give Mock treats. Taught Mock magic.
Who was your mistress?
Not supposed to say. Be secret.
I see.
Need to hide. But Mock no like hide. Mock like being inside. And with that, he's gonna look over and then spot Daika, spot her bag, and immediately climb up her and then slither into her bag.
Daiga's gonna struggle a little bit first because the bag is closed, but ultimately she braces herself a little bit for the change of weight and then just lets it happen.
Okay.
Might be a little small.
Well,
He doesn't mind.
the guildmaster kind of looks at all of you and is like, "You realize you have a cleric in your party."
Didn't we already have one before they died?
No, he was paladin.
We had a paladin.
Oh, paladin.
There's a difference.
Yes.
Uh,
Essentially, kobolds has been taught by a very, very, should I say, a very strong.
back to it.
Fix.
Can Daika roll for what would it be? Will it be intelligence or history for trying to identify the assassins?
The assassins' bodies are gone.
Yeah, I know that, but I
the-
meant like, can she like maybe recall
Yes. Roll history
history?
at advantage because you are a rogue.
Oh,
You get
Did that-
advantage.
so I can roll
Just
again.
roll- just do the same roll again.
Yes.
Swear to get another 3.
21.
Yeah.
You didn't recognize them personally, but you recognize them as well-trained assassins. Most likely part of the Assassins Guild, the higher up assassin guilds from a city that you know has one of the main assassin guilds. It is the city of Silkwell.
Silkwell.
Yep.
Okay. Dagger's gonna peek in and she's gonna scribble something on a note and show the guildmaster. And what it says is basically the assassins that were in your room were highly skilled and most likely from the higher
Hired.
place. Yeah, hired
They
and
were most likely hired by some higher up,
yeah, some higher up
just
of the Assassin's
to either
Guild.
to either find or kill you.
Yeah.
He was like, well, that's alarming. It's definitely not something I want to be around, but I guess that's so much as explains my life. So, well, I guess I have to be more of a guard. Normal.
That's
Anyways,
oddly-
that's you bunch. I do have another job for you.
Would you like to hear
Yes.
about the goblins first?
That would be helpful, yes.
I'll give you the brief-ish rundown. Among the goblin ranks were a captain, a devastator, several hobgoblins, several bosses, a pair of hexers, a number of warriors and minions, and some of them were up in watchtowers. They were too many of the larger variants for a camp of that size. They took out that paladin we had, the Dragonborn.
Well, may his soul hopefully rest. As to that is quite alarming. There is a goblin settlement 1,500 miles from here. Though I do not know the name, they're coming this close. That might strike a very bad problem for us, the townsfolk. I'll see about hiring some higher ranks to go deal with that. You guys are not capable enough to deal with the whole Goblin City. Not without more support from higher ranks. Maybe even some of the Royal Guard. Oh, shit. What the hell roll?
Sleight of
Why are
hand
you
from
rolling
Mock.
sleight of hand?
What are
Why?
you stealing? What are you stealing?
Mock,
Prone.
do I need to roll a stealth check to get out of the bag safely first, unnoticed?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you usually sneak out of the bag.
Okay, Mock's gonna climb out and try to grab something out of the guildmaster's pocket. He doesn't really care what, he just wants something.
The guildmaster, without looking, kind of grabs Mock's hands and pulls it away from him. As he kind of turns towards Mock. Please refrain from taking anything. This stuff is highly valuable. As he just kind of lets him go gently and kind of shoos him away.
He's gonna retreat to the bag.
Daiga's
Or
gonna help
just
him up
puts
onto
back.
her shoulder and then into her bag.
Okay, that's my shenanigans.
With that, I will be sure to send some more proper attire to go deal with that goblin issues. But there is a job that I have for you two, your group, as you've been hired to go to, surprisingly, the town of Silkwell. They have sent a request for Avengers to stop by the town and see if they can't help with some infestation of something. They don't really know what. There's just something that's causing a lot of problems with them. As he said that there is a guild there that will pay them upon you showing them your guild necklaces. They will pay you accordingly once you have completed the quest. As for the quest, he hands you a scroll, and the scroll basically says, need help removing infestation. As for the goblin quest, I will rank all of you up. You start at E rank. The higher ranks you go, the more it goes from E all the way to S rank.
Mock needs a necklace.
Yes.
Yeah, as the bartender kind of walks over and hands Mock a necklace. Yeah,
S-
finally got it done. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Right, the moment they hand the necklace to Mock, he's gonna take it, he's gonna look at it and be like, ooh, and then he's gonna eat it.
Daiga's gonna stop and try and
Roll opposing dexterity.
Roll to see if you
Opposing?
can stop the kobold from eating something.
what does opposing
Yeah.
mean?
You and I
That means
roll.
you go against Mox, but you both go against his save DC or his save currently.
15.
Yeah.
So there's a Mock. You must be a 15 to stop Mock. Anyone else trying to stop him?
You know what? Sora will.
What is he eating right now?
He just got given the
necklace.
guild necklace.
The guild necklace.
No,
he was
Divorce
just
doesn't care.
handed.
It's like it was dexterity, right?
Yes, it is. Is also over there. So Varg will catch him, and so will Sora.
Yeah.
They both kind of stop. They both kind of stop him from eating it.
You
As
lost
he's
your
trying
chance
to-
to have a permanently glowing kobold.
Sora will look at the kobold and will go, "Don't eat this. You put it around your neck. It's proof that you are an adventurer, like we are."
She shows Mark her necklace.
Sora will lightly tug his gold necklace up before putting it under his clothes again.
He's just gonna drop it into Daiga's bag.
No, it works well.
And he's gonna go retreat back into the bag. The kobold has switched inventories.
Yes.
Oh, and the
I
soul,
don't think anyone's going to complain about that.
just the soul of a random left shoe gets tossed out of the bag.
Daiga
Who's
looks
finding these shoes?
Yeah, Daiga looks confused. Daiga
I
doesn't
would-
have any shoes.
You don't. Somebody's gonna wake
Isn't
up and
that-
find that their left shoe is gone, though.
Say, did anyone tell
Anyway.
Guildmaster about?
Yes,
Okay.
we showed him the box.
He just told you to destroy it,
Yeah.
but you do hear
I mean-
something inside the box as you move it around, like kind of shake it and move it.
Sora's going to pipe up because he's still holding the box. He's going to go, "Well, before all that, we will need to get our supplies in order, and I suppose I should see about destroying this box."
As for your supplies, I will have that ready by about an hour or so. for your journey there, as well as there is someone outside waiting to meet you. They have been applied to the guild, as they have also since just joined you guys, but are not yet fully D-ranked. You guys have been ranked up to D, who is still an E-rank. But he is an interesting fellow nonetheless. I'm sure you guys will welcome him quite well. You guys are seeming to be the only adventure party right now.
If you say he will be useful, then I'll take your word for it. Another hand will always be handy.
Mock is going to leap out of the bag or extend out of the bag and attempt to grab the box because he knows
It
it's
was gonna
important
need-
and thus he wants it.
Dex check.
Yeah.
23.
So who currently has the box?
Sora.
Sounds like
Sora.
Mock.
So it would be just Sora and Mock doing this.
Okay.
And Mock swipes the box just before Sora is able to pull it out.
Mock, we need to see that box destroyed. Please hand it back. I'll
What's
get you something
inside?
shiny later.
What's inside?
Something bad.
There's hold on. There was something. Did anyone?
Yes,
I
she-
did not hear anyone say what was rattling around inside. If someone answered that,
We just know something is
Hey,
Hey,
rattling.
boss man,
Yes. What is
Is
that?
there going to be a consequence if the box was open?
You don't know. There
Hold on a
may, there
second.
may not.
I'd assume
You don't
so.
know.
If something's rattling around inside, Divorce is going to try and open it at some point. Assuming we still have it.
Oh, also, Ira.
Mic on my
There we
headset.
go.
There we go.
There
is-
we go.
The name is Ira Festum. I imagine he's just
Uh-huh.
outside sitting on a stump eating the leg of some animal. Like, not clearly visible what type of animal it was.
Okay,
It
that,
was-
that's probably fair.
It
That's
was one of
fair.
the horses.
It was the horse that disappeared, yeah.
Anyways, the guildmaster kind of looks at all of you and nods as he's like, "They are waiting outside for when you guys are ready to get associated with. As for that, I will get the preparations in line for your travel."
Much appreciated.
Okay.
And then he's going to immediately turn right back to Dyke's bag and will continue to attempt to convince Mock to give him back the box.
Mock
Yeah,
keep
you-
safe. Mock keep safe.
Persuasion. Not that impressive.
Mock, roll intelligence. Just an intelligence check.
I'll have to reload my.
I am.
And
Yeah, you meets it, beats it. You are not persuaded.
May Varg give it a shot.
go for it.
I was gonna say me maybe, but
The more people that try this, the more if any at this point, if anybody attempts after this, it's gonna be a disadvantage because 2 people have already failed. And if you want me to, I can roll my intelligence check. That was just me checking to see if
No, don't worry. You're probably going to roll higher than 7.
I mean, who knows?
I might get lucky with that one. Oh my fucking god!
What did I say?
okay.
Fucking we're both as dumb as a box of fucking rocks.
You leave him no choice. Mock attempts to open the box.
I guess gonna stop. I guess gonna stop.
It is padlock with
Okay,
a
good.
small lock.
But a simple lock, right?
Yes, it is a simple lock.
Then I'm going to attack it.
I guess gonna
Okay,
intervene.
roll the hit. He's in the bag, so you don't
I
really know
thought
what he's
they-
doing.
no, I thought
You
he was
hear
like
rustling.
okay. I thought he was like standing in the bag with his like head.
No, I'm
upper body.
completely in the bag. The bag is closed. He is like
Okay.
huddled.
Yeah.
He's been in smaller spaces. And
Mock, you hit the box easily.
I'm aiming specifically for the lock. I want to break the lock.
Yeah, roll damage.
Are we gonna let this happen?
I mean, he's inside Dyke's bag. There's not a whole lot we can do.
Hey, to be
Yeah.
fair, if Divorce even knew, she would probably be trying to help open it.
You do break the lock.
So what I want to do is I want to kick open the bag, the top of the bag, pop my head out, and just hurl the box. And I want to hurl it over here because I removed the lock. It is now able to be opened, and I'm just gonna hurl it with the intention of hitting it over here and having it open there in case it's trapped or explosive.
Okay,
How
here
about I dig that
with that,
backstory.
Mock.
Yeah.
with Mock, as you chuck this box, it kind of opens as a dried fetus hits the ground. It seems to be like kind of rotting, like mummified as it
Yeah.
hits the ground.
Yeah.
As the
I was
box rolls just maybe a foot before coming to a stop.
Okay, no traps, no nothing.
No, just a mummified, rotting fetus.
Cool.
I hate
Mock.
My
Go ahead.
first thought was to see if I could identify the species of the fetus.
It appears to be human,
Yeah.
but for how it looks, you're unsure if it's other race, but it looks human. You're unsure.
I have a question. You said
what
it was
is that?
You said it was rotting.
Rot-
Is it very?
yes,
Does
rotting.
it have a powerful scent then to it?
No, it is
Okay.
mummified as well. Uh-oh. Who left?
I think we lost Sint again.
Sins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah.
Barg.exe has stopped working.
Barg's got some serious narcolepsy.
He does.
No, he
Serious
just started
narcolepsy.
puking uncontrollably because of the
Okay, so Mock wants to immediately, the moment the box proves that it's not trapped or anything, he wants the box. So he's gonna bolt for the box, and then on his way back, he's going to look at the thing, snip at it for a second. Can I inspect it to see if it's like modified or how old it is or anything like that?
Roll a investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Can I roll a medicine instead?
No.
Okay.
That's a
I
weird
will
rock.
You can't tell anything about it.
Okay.
It just looks
moment-
like a rotting, mummified fetus corpse.
Okay.
The moment Mock starts running up towards it, Sora's going to chase him down, and he is going to try to just rip that box out of their hands. He wants that burned.
He wants the box.
Okay.
It's not
Would
the
it be
box
safe
that's
to say-
important. It's the fetus that needs to be burned. But
Sora wants both burned.
okay.
valid.
Would it be safe to say that by this point, where they're both sprinting for the box, and with the box being thrown and stuff, there would be like an audible ruckus going on inside?
Yes.
Okay, Ira is gonna get off the stump and head inside then, because he's like, what's going on here?
he was hiding in the bushes.
Okay. As soon as you enter, you notice two heavily armored guards with halberds and plate mail armor standing in front of a door, kind of guarding it. As you continue to go around the corner, you notice this whole concoction. As you also look around, as you notice the mummified, rotting or fetus corpse.
Okay, and for my own clarification, there is a winged kobold, a
Yes.
tabaxi, a Goliath, another tabaxi, and an elf.
someone who looks like an elf.
Okay,
Yes.
but
Someone who looks like an elf.
as far as Ira can tell.
Yes.
Okay. Ira has walked in on the. What you all see is a massive, very scarred crocodilian lizard folk stepping underneath the door frame to step inside. He's like I said, he's heavily scarred, and he's a bit of a. He kind of walks with a bit of a lumber, like he's not used to solid floor. He's got a massive hammer strapped to his back, as well as several bags and other equipment, but he doesn't have a weapon in his hand. When he does see you all and sees the corpse on the ground, his eyes do narrow a lot as he's like kind of looking around to see who is the threat here.
Okay.
I
Boss
mean,
man.
you see Sora trying to rip a box out of the small kobold's hand.
Real quick before that happens, how tall is the ceiling?
It is roughly about 40 feet.
Cool. Mock's gonna prove that his wings aren't just for show and fly straight up.
Okay, you fly immediately straight up.
I am now 20 feet in the air. He has the box, by the way. But he did that mostly in response to the lizard men because it's well known that lizard men on occasion dine on kobolds. So he's now just like staring wide-eyed at Ira.
From what I understand, it's not just kobolds. They'll eat just about anything that's
Mhm.
they eat meat. They don't really care about the source.
Yeah.
I'd like someone.
I guess gonna after seeing this lizard man walk up and stare and watch over the commotion, At first, by instinct, she has her hand on her revolver, but afterwards, she watches Mog fly and look at the lizardmen. She walks past Varg and walks over to like here, and she takes off her backpack and opens the backpack up and holds it up towards Mock.
Mock's gonna
Wait.
dive into it.
Yeah, there we go.
Or
Once
try
he
to
does,
grab him before they make it into that bag.
Try to intercept.
Yes.
Let's see. So before that, Mock is gonna cast Sanctuary on himself before he dives. You ward a creature within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or a damage spell must succeed in a Wisdom saving throw, or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell doesn't protect against area of effects.
What's the DC of that wisdom check?
It doesn't actually say. I think it's just mine, which I think is 12 or
It's your
13.
spellcasting. Yeah, it's your spellcasting save DC.
And that is 13.
Jesus fuck.
No. Okay, so you pass the wisdom, then at DM's discretion, it is Dex or Strength. Mock would like to do Dex.
4.
He's trying to catch me mid-dive.
intercept. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a grapple check, so it would be strength on the attacker, and then the defender would choose dex or strength. But that's rules as written, so it's DM's
Yeah.
discretion whether or not to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So I roll strength. All right. Well, I failed that one.
Mock makes it home. Mock just dives into the bag, and the bag just closes and automatically latches.
Why is there?
Sora is going to be visibly annoyed, but deciding that there's kind of a bigger problem. Would it be possible to just burn with prodigitation, just burn the fetus without damaging the floor much?
No.
If you
No,
do, Mock
dang.
can just fix it. It's in his nature
We
to
could-
do it anyway. He was going to
we
spit
could-
acid on it.
Why is there a corpse on the ground?
Everyone's just ignoring the fucking croc.
Sora, at
Yep.
the
Yep.
sudden new voice of this gigantic crocodile that entered the room somehow without him noticing will turn and say, I couldn't even begin to say why, but we are going to destroy it. It is the product of evil.
Fine. And hearing that, Ira is going to walk right up to it, take his maul off his back, and just do a two-handed overhead swing straight into the floor.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Sora's gonna jump back.
You easily crush this thing as when you raise your hammer, it's just dust.
There,
Is the
destroyed.
floor
Does,
damage?
does it leave? Yeah, is there floor damage?
Oh, I'm sure there's a hole. in the floor.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Cool.
there's a whole. There
Divorce
the
is lacking in
floor's
the background.
dented.
Yeah, Sora's just mumbling to himself, wishing that getting the box would be that easy.
Why do you have a dragon child running around with a box?
I don't know. It wants the box for some reason, even if it should be burned.
The box needs to be destroyed too.
Yep. Preferably without harming the little guy.
And with that, he is going to turn to face Daika, who is holding the bag that has Mock inside.
And the bag is on her back now.
Give box.
She takes off her bag and she tries to open the lid to see if it will open or not.
I don't have anything to lock it, but that would be amazing.
Okay. She opens the bag and looks down into the bag to look at Mock.
Mock is currently kind of curled up in the bag. The box, he's kind of weaved in between all of your stuff. And he's got the box in front of him and a little tiny book that he seems to be flipping through, and he's looking at the box, looking at the book, flipping through it, looking at the box, looking at the book, and flipping through it. It seems like he's trying to identify it. And with that, Bossman, I am attempting and will continue to attempt to identify this box. Can I roll anything for it?
Yes, roll a history check at advantage.
At advantage?
Yep.
I'm so glad of that.
That is horrible luck.
22.
Okay, I want to know specifically what is this box used for? Like, we know what the symbol represents. I want to know about the box.
Without talking to an exact cult member, you would not. You wouldn't.
No,
All you know is it was seen to be carrying things.
there's not enough documentation on this cult.
Not that you would know of.
Ira, upon seeing the bag open and Mock and the box, Ira is just going to take a step forward and try to grab Mock or the box, and he really doesn't care which. He's grabbing one of them.
Tyka's gonna dodge.
Okay, so wait, how would this work? Because I'm technically trying to grapple Mock or the box, but Taika's the one avoiding. So am I
And
making a
Because I'm
grapple?
holding the bag. I'm
Yeah,
holding
so
the
am I
backpack.
making the grapple check against your dexterity then?
you would actually be making it against both of us.
Okay,
It would be a 2v1 situation.
all right.
At that point, what did you roll for your? What's the? You
I got
rolled
a 17
You
to my
wouldn't-
athletics.
Mock would be able to get away.
Mock would be able to avoid it, yes.
20.
Daiko would be able to get away.
That's fair. I mean, he's not exactly like charging ahead to grab them. He's just kind of like basically just reaching into the bag is what he was essentially trying to do.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
She sees the action coming and she just sidesteps to the side and gives Ira just a small little glare before she looks down at Mock again and holds her hand out. Well, first she pokes him to get his attention, then holds her hand out.
He looks up at her and like, and he grabs onto the box and kind of just holds onto it. He really wants this box.
Okay, I want to roll a persuasion check.
Okay, roll persuasion against intelligence. Mock roll intelligence. Daiko roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Here we go.
Does not matter. There's a natural
Damn.
20.
She instead of like using like a glare or anything, she resorts to the feline behavior of big cat eyes and that yeah.
Why don't you trade? Why don't you offer him a snack?
I don't have any.
Well, that's the thing. She rolled a natural 20, so
Yeah.
he would be inclined to give it to her.
Yeah, I was just like flavor wise.
Yeah. She
Yeah, I
curls,
know.
it's like she folds her ears down and her eyes go wide in like a pleading motion.
Oh, you're doing the Puss in Boots trick.
Mock buries his face into the bag so he's immune from it, but tosses the box out. He
Yeah.
seems to be pouting.
She gives her a pat. She gives her a pat afterwards. With that, she is. I want to check. Is the fireplace lit?
It is lit.
All right. She walks over to the fireplace and tosses the box into the fireplace afterwards.
Okay. As you chuck the box in, you can hear it crackle and burn as it starts to crumple as the fire burns it.
There goes one of our greatest roleplay advantages.
As the bartender kind of walks over to the hole, kind of like hole / caved in part, as he kind of waves his hand, as you kind of see the wood kind of reattach itself and kind of mend itself together, as he just like, please refrain from destroying the tap, as he walks back to the bar.
Ira just kind of grunts and puts his maul back on the strap on his back where it was.
Okay.
The quest to destroy the box.
It was one of our best roleplay advantages. We could have used that box for so many things.
Perhaps.
Anybody that sees it is immediately fearful. We could have placed it beside a guard that we needed to vacate the area. The moment they see that, they fucking freak out and run.
Where
What?
did the guildmaster go, by the way?
He went up.
He went in his room and is starting to get stuff ready for you guys for your trip to Soakwell.
Okay.
Thor's going to take a step over towards this new giant dude. It's just gonna
dude.
there. My name is Sora. What's your name?
Ira.
Nice, small, looks sturdy.
It's good to break down barriers. I fight with my teeth and claws.
Well, you certainly look the part. If we do come to blows with someone, I'll cover you at range. And he sort of haphazardly points to the bow slung over his shoulder.
He nods and just idly, like, he's not even like trying to show it off. He's just like making sure it's still there. He pats his quiver of javelins on his hip.
Anyone who hates those things is good by my book. And then he's just going gonna vaguely walk by them towards the rest of the group, vaguely in the direction of the door. He needs to buy some arrows and stuff.
Divorce is gonna just kind of approach Mock in the bag and just say, "Hey, Mock, I might know where to get some good snacks." And she's she's just gonna have the bag open and just kind of hoping Mock will hop out of the bag.
Yeah, Mock is immediately gonna pop his head out the moment you say snacks, and he's just gonna snack. Mock hungry.
She is going to point down towards the two guards down here and say, "I think they might be hiding some very good snacks in that room down there."
His eyes are gonna get big and just light up as he immediately slips out, and he's gonna be going this way. So he wants immediately to just stand right here on the inside of the room and look at here. Boss man, do I need to do an investigation or a perception to see what everything here looks like?
You don't have to. You can easily spot everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Divorce pointed into that room behind the two guards.
Yeah. He is looking for like a air vent or anything like that.
No, it's just that door
Okay.
with the two guards, kind of the full-plated guards. The halberds are kind of standing next to.
Okay. Then he's immediately going to come on, select it. Scamper outside and go straight for this window.
Okay, the window curtains are closed, and there doesn't seem the window can be.
Okay. Let's see.
While this is happening, the mention of snacks reminds Ira of something. So he's just gonna lumber outside back to his stump, grab the half-eaten animal leg, and then wander back in with a raw animal leg and just start taking bites out of it.
No.
Thor's going to look back at, Daika, Varg, and Diaforce and will just ask, "Do you guys need to get any equipment sorted?"
No. No.
Varg just shakes his head.
Thor's just going to pat his quiver, say, down 2, but I still have plenty.
Oh yeah, Daika, you did find 50 ammo rounds, or 50 rounds of ammo within one of the carriages. I have already added it to your inventory while you were gone.
Very nice.
50.
Okay. I am going to do a thing.
What is said thing?
Okay. So because I have the feat Spell Sniper, I have a 60-foot range on my spells. And if somebody joins me in creating a magical circle, which takes 10 minutes, I can extend that range up to 1,000 feet per person to a maximum of a mile. But for these purposes, I just need 60 feet. And I'm going to go ahead and let me just double check this. Yep, we're clear. Okay. I am going to cast the cantrip Mage Hand and open the door.
I have two questions. I don't know how it is in 5.5e, but I know in regular 5e, Spell Sniper only affects spells that make an attack roll.
Ooh, let me double check. This is a good point.
In addition to that, I do know that Mage Hand is not invisible. It does say it is a glowing purple hand.
Yep, and it would be obvious that the kobold is casting it. You can cast. There is no attack roll. Okay.
Right.
Real quick, this right here, is that a fireplace with a chimney?
Yes, that is.
Cool. Mock is first going to another thought. These carriages outside are super fancy, and Mock would have seen them to begin with when he went outside to check the window. So he's gonna walk over here, stare at the guards, go back over here, just meandering around while everybody's doing their thing, and then he's gonna go back outside, go into the bushes, meander around, make sure nobody's spotting them, and then he's going to go inspect the carriages.
Okay, they look like a very kind of royalist carriage, very well made, very intricate, nothing
Right.
out of the ordinary.
Can I get into one of them?
You could try.
Okay, I want to try this one that I'm next to.
There is the
The
carriage coach right there.
Okay, will I need to roll stealth? Actually, at that point, I want to do this one because then nobody is spotting me. Ooh, that's a line of sight right there. Ooh, Mock would see that. Yeah.
I mean,
Mock's-
if you do the one all the way up top,
then the coachman
don't think-
from below can see me. This coachman would be able to see me.
mm,
And
True.
if I do it right here, this guard can see me because that's a direct line of sight.
There's a door.
true.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
it's a
is
door
one.
now.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a door.
Hmm.
Well, then on that
Does the
note,
door-
then yeah, I'm just going to try
Wait.
to get in this one.
Does the door have windows? Some doors have windows built in.
don't
No, this door does not have windows.
Okay.
I thought that was just intelligent placement of the guards. Okay. Standard position.
So your roll stealth.
Stealth it shall be. I can't see it. A 10.
And
10.
Yeah, you fail.
Okay, so he's sitting there
As
like
you seem to be trying to crawl into the carriage, one of the coach on the carriage kind of turns like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
he's immediately going to scamper away. And then he's going to go up to one of these guards and just sniff him to see his reaction.
The guard kind of looks down at you as he kind of just uses the butt end of the halberd to kind of try to shoo you away. Shoo, bitch.
Okay, he's just going to go and try to open the door.
Both guards immediately block as they both step in front of you with the halberds.
Who, big man?
You are not
Connor.
permitted to enter the room.
Who in room?
That is none of your concern.
They have
Please
snack?
leave.
They have snack?
You do not know. Now leave.
Snack.
Ira's gonna look at the others. Your draconic child causes problems.
Daiga's gonna walk over.
He's going.
Divorce says nothing because she definitely is not the cause of Mock going over there.
Now that I am here and able to fully judge them up and their reactions, if I open this door, are they going to kill me?
Possibly.
Well, opening doors isn't a crime, so
Thor is just going to be watching this, and he's
Right.
just going to be just very alarmed and also just mildly exasperated. Just what is he doing?
Daiga's already gone up to Mark, and Daiga is gonna try and pick him up.
he's gonna run this way instead. He's just gonna avoid the bag for the moment and run this way.
Okay. As soon as you run, the guards kind of continue to stand guard of the door as they stare at Daika, waiting for her to leave.
She gives them both a small nod, and then she walks away.
As Mock
As
is
soon as you walk
moving
away,
by,
they kind of return back.
and as soon as Mock is moving by Ira's just gonna try to grab him so he stops causing trouble.
Oh, you're gonna try to grab the kobold. Another one.
Yes.
Okay, roll to grapple. I can't see.
Wow, that's terrible.
That
I have a-
seems to happen against the kobold.
I have a feeling it
wonder
wouldn't happen
why.
I have a feeling it wouldn't happen if Ira lost his patience and started using something other than his hands.
Oh my god. Okay, so you reach out and
you grab a hold of him.
the moment you do, he suddenly bursts into flames as a black ice thin layer of peppermint candy suddenly coats him, and he hisses at you and starts clawing at your arms.
I'm
you
assuming
will
I take
take 1
damage
point-
from that.
Yes, you will take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay, at this point, Ira doesn't like taking fire damage, and he's going to throw him against the wall.
Which wall? Which wall?
The fireplace. The stone fireplace.
Okay. Can I roll acrobatics to turn it into a flight and just fly away?
Yeah.
I could say that's acrobatics versus athletics if you want.
Yeah. Acrobatics versus athletics.
Hmm.
It's getting lower. I rolled a 10, then a 5, then a 3. You said I took 1 fire
Mark,
damage?
yes, you take 1 fire damage. Mock, you're able to recover yourself. and-
You throw him like an
Your
airplane, and you
wings.
just boom. He's just gonna curl up, lie up, ring around, and head for Daika and her bag.
Ira is shaking the flames off his hand, and in his other hand, he is actively drawing one of his javelins.
Dora is going to walk up to them. Is just going to say, "Please don't make a mess. We know he acts like a child, probably is one, but we don't need blood here."
Attacked Ira
He's
first.
just going to sigh. And he's just going to be staring at the kobold, just
Oh.
regretting his life choices.
The hilarious thing is, he's over 200 years old.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ira is the youngest in the group. He's only like 23 or 24.
Sora is 23.
I guess 20.
Normally, creatures don't live past high aged races. They don't normally get past 5.
I was wrong. I was debating on making him 24. He is actually 31, so he's older. But
Old.
yeah, he's looking Sora in the eye and just says attacked Ira first.
Sorry, what'd they say?
He's saying that the kobold attacked him first because of the fire.
You touched him.
Yes.
Varg steps in and just kind of explains that that's not him attacking, it's a natural defense. He can confirm this because he has burned his hand a few times.
True, but also they did say Mock was scratching and biting his hand during that.
This
as
is
well.
true. This is true, and that does count as an attack. So he is correct.
Okay, well then this is going to be interesting.
7-foot tall lizard versus 2-foot tall lizard. Let's see how it goes. Weight classes don't exist in the real world. Come on, guys.
Every session, I grow closer and closer to rolling that animal handling check.
The problem is, the
What does
problem
Mock
is,
weigh, like,
It'd probably work.
the problem is that you have to be able to take out Mock in a single hit. Nothing else will work.
or get him to burn through all his spell slots?
He actually has a healing spell as a cantrip. So yay,
How much does it heal as a free action?
1d4.
Okay, yeah, I can deal more than 1d4.
Yeah, I know.
Note, Ira, cantrips are considered bonus actions in my games. You can use them both as
okay.
an action or a bonus action because they're useless, kind of useless spell. They don't do much.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, Ira is frustrated because in Ira's opinion, he was attacked first, even if the attack was essentially harmless to him.
Thor's not going to have an argument to that in the least, so he's just going to shrug and say, "Well, you have a point." He's just going to back off, won't say anything else on the subject.
Suddenly, the door kind of rattles as a letter falls through the door and slowly glides to the ground.
On the door that the guards are, or at the front door?
No, the front door.
Front door.
This door.
Daika's the closest, so she's gonna come up and grab it.
Okay, Daika, as you pick up the letter, you notice it's addressed to you.
Oh, she frowns a bit and takes up to it and opens it.
You find it smells kind of rotten, almost as if something was written in it that died and rotted inside. As
Okay.
it says, you will soon join.
That's not ominous whatsoever.
May I make a perception check? Smell the rot as well.
All you can smell the rot when she opens the letter.
Okay.
Like it smells horrible. It is very potent rot.
We know.
Thor's going to cover
But you
his
don't-
nose a little and poke his head over and just ask, "What's going on?"
Ira is going to move past Sora and kind of like shove the doors open to see if who delivered the letter.
There is no one else.
Is there a vent or anything or track?
Can Daika like roll to like see if they can like find anything more about the letter?
Yes, roll investigation with advantage.
Okay. Investigation
And you get it with advantage.
with advantage. So again, 14.
As you look more in depth to it, you find the seal, the crest of your family kind of stamped onto the card, as well as a unfamiliar signature that says the hidden one.
Knowing that, Daika seems to change. He seems to have like seen a ghost, and she immediately folds the letter in half and tucks it into her a pocket, and she says nothing.
She looked really disturbed.
Yeah, she looks very disturbed, and she has this blank sort of gaze, hazy gaze in her eyes.
Are
I have a
you
question.
okay?
Yes, what is that?
I have a question out of character. Is Daika mute?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, just wanted that for clarification. Continue on.
Sora just walks
She
up
can-
and just blatantly asks
she-
if they're okay.
She speaks sign language. She can understand languages. She just can't verbally speak them. Like
Got
she
it.
can write and understand both verbal and writing. She just can't verbally express
Yeah.
the words herself.
Yeah,
That
she's
being
mute,
said,
can't
she
talk.
usually writes something down or use sign.
It seems as she was in a different place when Sora came over to ask her, because the question seemed to startle her, and she flinches and like sharply turns to look at Sora with slightly wide eyes and a hand to her pistol.
Sora's going to make sure his hands are very visible, just up in the air slightly, away from his gear, just sort of in a placating motion, just sorry, I didn't mean to spook you.
She realizes who's speaking, and her pupils seem to go back to normal, and she gives out a small sigh and she nods slowly.
At this point, Ira is going to come back in, growling a little
Okay.
bit. Nothing outside.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hmm.
No scent. No track. No person. Nothing.
I'm guessing there's not even anything out the window.
Nope.
Daika still seems to be shaken up, but she doesn't make any attempt to explain. And
Nope,
she
I
just,
accidentally deleted myself.
oh no.
Hey, where
Oh,
did
no.
Dave go?
Divorce suddenly turns to dust and disappears.
Poof.
Divorce isn't supposed to have ethereal jaunt. That's the phase spider ability.
Another detail is ever since she saw the letter and she knew the contents of the letter, she has not letting go of her revolver.
Well, Sora's going to quite easily know there's rattled and it's not okay, but he's going to not push the issue. He's just going to nod and will make a very pertinent mental note about this. He's just going to look over to Ira and just say, thanks for looking. If
Ira
they
is-
manage to not leave a trace, and he's just going to start think to himself.
All right. Ira is much less subtle than Sora is. Ira is going to notice the hand on the revolver and place a very large clawed hand on Daika's shoulder and just stare at where she had tucked the letter away and just ask a threat. Like he's asking, like, is it a threat?
She writes down something on a piece of paper and she shows him. It shows one single word, kinda.
I was hoping to go a couple sessions longer before revealing this. Ira is staring at this piece of paper and staring at it, and growing increasingly frustrated.
Oh
I'm
no.
assuming she wrote it down in common.
Yes.
Oh no.
Ira
Oh,
cannot
no.
read common.
Ah, fuck.
Oh no.
Ira is just going to look at them and then the
He
paper.
can read and write. He can read and write. He can read and write Draconic, but he cannot read and write Common. It is his second
Ooh,
language.
You can speak Draconic?
Yes, that's the native language of lizard folk.
Oh. Then why didn't you speak Draconic to your kin?
Because he does not view you as kin.
Oh, fair. Very fair. Very fair.
He is from a tribe of massive crocodilian lizard folk. You are a 2-foot tall dragon child with attention issues.
And wings.
That would be the dragon part of dragon child.
Mm-hmm. That is 100% fair and valid. Go right ahead.
To him, calling you kin is like an elf calling a human kin. Yeah, they look vaguely similar on the surface, but they're not the same. So anyway, yeah, he's growing increasingly frustrated because he cannot read even this single word of common.
Thor just looks at this and is just kind of gazing between the paper and Ira, and it's just eventually reaches the conclusion and just, so it's kind of a threat. He
Yeah.
does
You're
not
just-
buy it one sec. Like it is
You're
quite obvious in
hastily-
his tone. He does not buy that it is only kind of a threat.
Ira's hastily tucking this piece of paper away and trying to not make it seem like he took 5 minutes to read one word.
Again, Diavoris is just kind of chuckling in the background.
Chuckling at what? Exactly.
The amount of time it took to read the note.
Okay. Yep. She kind of shrugs at Source's answer. She doesn't explain anything else. She seems to be a little distant at the moment.
Ira will reach into one of his bags and pull out a flail and hand it to Daika.
Daika looks very confused and kind of her eyes go from the hand to the flail to Ira's face a few times, and this confused expression written on her face.
Protect self.
Sorry, what?
Protect self.
I'm sorry. Protect what?
Protect self, as in protect
Oh,
yourself.
protect self. Okay, okay. Daika smiles a little bit at the notion, but she waves off the offer, and she taps her revolver a few times and shows the revolver as she has adequate protection.
As soon as Ira goes to pass them the
Flail. So it's like
flail,
a
yes, thank you.
thick chain spike ball.
Yeah. As soon as they go to pass Daika the flail, Sora's eyes are going to widen for a moment, and then he's just going to shake his head and smile. Whatever happened, he seems to have a small reaction to it somehow.
May I roll insight to see if the reaction to seeing the flail was negative or positive?
It's,
Yes, roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do insight.
He's not trying to preside or anything.
But-
No, but it-
yeah, it's
Insight just can tell facial
Yeah.
features and like emotion.
it's
Yeah.
his reaction is positive, but not quite in the way of it being a good sign, though it is. It's more so it has some sort of meaning to him.
Sora need flail.
Sora's going to crack a smile, shake his head, just go, no, I've got my bow. I don't need a flail.
Melee backup.
He's just going to pat his sheath and just go, I've got this dagger too. It's all I need for now. Thank you, though, for the offer.
He just nods. And does anyone other than Mock look unarmed by chance?
I mean, I think Diavoris probably looks decently unarmed. She doesn't really carry a weapon. She uses magic, so
He is then going to take 2 steps towards Devora and try to give her the flail.
she is going to snap her fingers using prestidigitation to just make a little flame hover in the air. Just
What?
Okay. At this point, if nobody else wants it, Mock's gonna go ahead and pop out of the bag, grab the flail, and pull it into Daika's bag.
Ira, the minute
Alright,
Ira sees
I-
Mock, he is not letting go of the flail.
You just yank, yank.
Ira does not trust Mock with a flexible, weighted weapon, especially
Is this
one
going
that
to go on
probably
for
weighs
Gamer's
more than
Fever?
Mock
Because
does.
Some stuff just came up that I need to attend to.
No
Yeah.
worries.
It'll
We
take me,
should,
like-
honestly, we probably should just end it off here because it is
Yeah, we could.
Yeah,
could
we
wrap it
will.
here.
getting a little late.
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna end the session here. As next session will be kind of going forward.
Before I leave, does anyone here really want to know what Sora's reaction was about?
I
would.
mean, will it be revealed later as a backstory thing?
If this goes on long enough that they travel to his home, most probably, but otherwise.
Well, then don't say
probably-
anything. We'll learn about it when we learn about it.
yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Same goes for the letter.
perfect. In that
No,
case,
Sora, I will
will-
need to learn stuff.
Yeah, I will
need-
be sending you a
Yeah.
big DM about the lore of their entire homeland and all that.
I will say there is
Very
also
nice.
a reason Ira keeps trying to hand the flail to people, but I will also save that for a later time.
Okay.
Curious.
And you all seem to really have depth to your backstories.
I haven't written anything for serious for Mock. Do you want me to write something serious for Mock?
You sent me something.
Okay. Alrighty, it's just us now. So that was an interesting game. I think I'm leaning a little too hard into the Mock shenanigans. I did pull it back. We're gonna probably pull it back a little bit more. There will still be mock shenanigans 100%, but I'm gonna go ahead. I like what Diavoris did there. I really do. And I was really hoping that one of the windows was gonna open, but apparently they're fixed windows, and I don't want to break it. I think something dangerous is in there. We didn't figure out today, but we can figure it out another time. Probably an encounter that the party is not ready for, or maybe a piece of lore that we missed that might come up later. We'll find out. But with that, we're going to go ahead and end this. Thank you guys for joining. And if you want to support what I do, go ahead and join the Discord and consider joining the Patreon to help me continue editing and making stuff. You guys have fun. I will see you next time.